Cells are the building blocks of all living things. They are the fundamental units that make up every organism, from the tiniest bacterium to the largest whale. Without cells, life as we know it would not exist. They are the smallest units that carry out the processes of life. Each cell is a self-contained unit, capable of performing all the necessary functions to sustain life, such as energy production, waste removal, and reproduction. Cells are like tiny factories, working together to keep organisms alive. Inside each cell, there are various organelles, each with a specific role, much like different departments in a factory. These organelles work in harmony to ensure the cell functions efficiently. Imagine a bustling city with millions of tiny houses. Each house represents a cell, and just like in a city, each cell has a specific job to do. Some cells are responsible for producing energy, while others are involved in building and repairing tissues. Each house has a specific job to do. For example, muscle cells help us move, nerve cells transmit signals, and blood cells transport oxygen. Each type of cell is specialized to perform its unique function. That's what cells are like in our bodies. They work together in a coordinated manner to keep us healthy and functioning. Without this teamwork, our bodies wouldn't be able to perform even the simplest tasks. Some living things are made up of just one cell. These single-celled organisms, like bacteria and certain types of algae, carry out all life processes within that single cell. These are called single-celled organisms, like bacteria. Despite their simplicity, they are incredibly efficient and can thrive in a variety of environments, from the human gut to extreme conditions like hot springs and deep-sea vents. Other living things are made up of many cells. These multicellular organisms have cells that are specialized to perform different functions, allowing for greater complexity and diversity of life forms. These are called multicellular organisms, like plants and animals. In these organisms, cells group together to form tissues, organs, and systems, each contributing to the overall function and survival of the organism. From the tiniest bacterium to the largest whale, all living organisms share this fundamental unit of life. Cells are truly the tiny wonders of life, each playing a crucial role in the grand tapestry of existence. The cell theory is a fundamental concept in biology. It explains the relationship between cells and living organisms. It has three main points. First, all living organisms are made up of one or more cells. Second, the cell is the basic unit of structure and function in all living organisms. Third, all cells come from pre-existing cells. This theory revolutionized our understanding of life and formed the basis for modern biology. Although cells are tiny, they are complex structures with several essential components. Most cells have a few key parts in common. These parts include the cell membrane, cytoplasm, and genetic material. The cell membrane acts like a boundary, controlling what enters and leaves the cell. The cytoplasm is a gel-like substance that fills the cell. The genetic material, usually DNA, carries the instructions for the cell's activities. Cells come in a variety of shapes and sizes, each adapted to its specific function. Some cells are incredibly small. Sperm cells, for example, are some of the smallest cells in the human body. On the other hand, some cells are surprisingly large. The ostrich egg is the largest known cell, visible to the naked eye. Neurons, the nerve cells in our bodies, can be incredibly long, with some extending over a meter in length. Section 5. Cells in action. Understanding biological processes. Cells are not static structures. They are dynamic and constantly active. They carry out all the essential processes of life, such as metabolism, growth, and reproduction. Cells take in nutrients, break down food for energy, and eliminate waste products. They also communicate with each other, respond to their environment, and even repair themselves. Understanding how cells function is crucial for understanding how our bodies